Hello, dorks. Welcome to more bonus content.
Woo!
These are your favorites, Drunk on Rom-Coms, Connie and Marie. Okay, so this is going to be our deal breakers age gap edition. Because,
Let's go.
we have those.
We do
Or
have
do
deal
we?
breakers.
Or don't we?
That's what we're going to find out
That
right
is the
now.
question. If you were the younger one in this relationship,
Got it.
age gap, romance, you're the younger one, is it a deal breaker if he's your best friend's dad?
I mean, honestly, I don't know if I could look at you and be like, hey, Papa Cartagena and I'm your new mama. I don't know. I would rather keep this more than me and the dad in the stereo. Like, I would not want to ruin, even if it was pure love. I think my love for my best friend is more.
Yeah, same. Obviously, I love your dad. Clearly, when I started dating Robert, I was like, oh my gosh, they kind of look alike. But no, yes, I would love to keep our relationship more than your dad's.
So,
Deal breaker.
So get out of here, Dad.
Get out of here, Dad.
I have to drink for that. That was... Okay, Connie. Is this a deal breaker if his kids, plural, multiple kids, hate you? And I'm talking like Parent Trap style, hate you as a person. Who you are. They don't even care if you guys are happy together, but his kids hate you. What do you do?
Fuck them kids. I don't care. Seriously, since it's 20-year difference from our age to 20 years. So that means they're adult children, right? They're not going to be babies. They're not like toddlers. They're not underage. So, no, I mean, I don't think that's a deal breaker because we're not living with them. Maybe we'll spend a few holidays here and there. And then, yeah. So, not a deal breaker.
You know what? I think I'd have to agree with that sentiment. Fuck them kids. You are grown. I was trying to think of like, okay, well, what if they were like younger than you? So like, what if they're in their like early 20s? Still grown. That is still grown.
Still grown. Yeah.
And I'd be like, they'd get over it. And even if they didn't, like, me and their dad are still going to have a great time on his yacht. Because in my fantasy, he has a yacht.
Yes, he's a billionaire, obviously.
Those are the only dads I'm shooting for.
And by the time, he's like, oh, unfortunately passes, you get to keep the yacht.
I get the yacht.
Is it a deal breaker if they refer to you as kiddo in public and even during romantic moments?
It's very cringy, honestly. I mean, in the public one, like if we're at a party or something and they're like, come here, kiddo. Awkward enough. But in romantic moments, like at home, like you can't say that in a sexy way. It's just going to sound creepy.
No, it's like, you can't, like, okay, hey, kiddo, it's so much different than, hey, daddy, right?
This is important to distinguish. There is a difference.
So no to hey, kiddo, right?
Oh yeah, that was the question. Is this a deal breaker? Honestly, kind of. Because what if, he's saying I love you for the first time and he's like holding you? He's like, hey, kiddo, I love you. Or it's, I love you, kiddo.
I'd be
No.
out the door in minutes. I'd have to take some stuff from this billionaire's house though, and then leave.
I mean, the daddy to kiddo double standard
Hmm.
is so
It
real.
doesn't work. Yeah.
Now, is this a deal breaker? They call emojis hieroglyphics and
Hmm.
refuses to use them.
I mean, that's so cute. They call them hieroglyphics? That's adorable. I don't
And then
think
they
this is a
don't use
deal.
them.
Yeah,
No?
no, I don't think it's a deal breaker for me. You know, you and me, we use emojis all the time. I don't
Mm-hmm.
care to use them with my romantic partner. If he wants to call me instead of text, that's fine. That's okay. Does he prohibit me from using them?
No.
No, okay, then that's fine. I will bombard him with hieroglyphics.
I think that's fair. I don't think that bothers me either. He doesn't have to use them. I don't care. If anything, I would find it concerning if he did use them. Like you are an older gentleman. Why are you
Hmm.
giving a bunch of like faces? I don't want to see that. Don't make that face at me.
No, thank you. I
Um,
can make that face. You cannot make that
you
face,
can't make the
right?
face. The only acceptable emoji I want to see from him. Do you know what it would be?
Is it the baby?
No. Oh my god. It would be the boat emoji. It'd be like, hey,
Oh,
here's 5 boat emojis, and that's the signal.
get on my yacht.
Get on the yacht.
Is it a deal breaker if they still own a flip phone and think your smartphone is too fancy?
Honestly, I know this isn't that crazy, but it's gonna be a deal breaker for me because my dad says something very similar, and I don't think I could deal with my man sounding like my dad
Hmm.
that much. That's a little too much. A little too much for me. I'm like, no, you get with it. I want my man to be on top of the technology and not be afraid of change. So no, that is a deal breaker for me.
Okay, yeah, me too then. Sorry, I was listening to your explanation and I'm like, huh, that makes sense. Get with the times, Grandpa.
And I feel like that would kill the mood for him.
Right. Yeah.
Uh,
Like, how is he gonna, text his fancy boat people to be at the marina without,
right?
yeah, how does he get the reservations
Mm-hmm.
for
Mm-hmm.
anything? No.
Does he run his business through his phone? You could send
Hmm.
emails. You could, send out contracts, sign things through your phone because we're in the future, but it's too fancy. No, I can't. I need you to
Hmm.
learn.
Okay, Marie, we are going to flip the script. You are now the older one. Your boy toy is 22 years old. Is it
Scandalous.
I know, very scandalous. You are very rich.
I love that for me. Why? It makes sense why I have a boy toy.
Exactly, right? A 22-year-old boy toy. They're, I
Okay.
don't know, hard abs, I don't know. Is it a deal breaker if you find out it's your boss's son?
Mm-hmm. Awkward. Coming home to meet the
Hmm.
parents for the first time and it's your boss.
Hey, Dad, meet my girlfriend.
I don't think that's a deal breaker because it's not, well, it's kind of my problem, but but like I feel like it's more his cuz he has to see her or him. I feel like I'd get maybe one awkward conversation I have to get through of like don't hurt my son or what are you doing with my son kind of conversation.
Hmm.
And I'd be like, I have a yacht. Like, why are you even my boss?
You don't own the yacht. Yeah, it's not a deal breaker because he's an adult. Barely.
He can't rent a car, but like, why? Why does he need to?
Why? We have yachts. We can rent cars. No, I don't think it's a deal breaker. Again, yes, you said there'll just be one awkward conversation, and maybe, we work from home and we don't see them every day.
This is why we support remote work life.
Exactly.
Is this a deal breaker if they call you boomer anytime you don't know how to use like some new technology?
Yes, it's a deal breaker because I'm not that old.
They're like, whatever, boomer. Or I already fucked it up. What is it?
Okay, boomer. Yeah, no. That is unacceptable.
Mm-hmm.
I am baby girl. No. Yeah, no, that's a hard pass because I know how to use technology sometimes.
Most of the time is really all we need to do.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I agree. It's a huge deal breaker for me. Like, it's already cringy enough to say it out loud, but to say it to me, of all people, it's like a trigger word. It's like, no, you want me to fight you? I feel like you want me to fight you right now.
You're like, off the yacht.
Yeah.
Overboard. Yeah,
overboard.
Yeah.
All right, Connie, is this a deal breaker if they jokingly call your hobbies retirement activities, even if it's just you reading or gardening?
I think I would cry. Legit sob. If I got called that reading was a retirement activity, yeah, that's a deal breaker for me.
Right?
That's so rude. Why am I with this person?
Like, he sounds like a dick.
Right? He just wants to be on my yacht.
So when I saw this prompt, I was like, talking shit about Connie's reading and my gardening? Like, so what? I just want to plant pretty flowers.
And then what if I just want to read while watching her plant pretty flowers?
It's like, no, fuck you, man. Also, with retirement activities, my brain was like, what are retirement activities? And I was like, I don't know, pickleball?
What?
Do old people play that?
I was like, Scrabble?
Shuffleball. Shuffle?
Oh. Oh, you know what? Your computer thinks that's an acceptable
answer.
What the hell is shuffleball?
Shuffleboard is what I was.
Oh.
I know things.
To me, a retirement activity is like dominoes. Or I was going to say puzzles, but then I do puzzles.
I was going to be like reading the newspaper.
Do they make newspapers anymore?
Do they bring them to the retirement home?
Probably. I would pay.
What do retirement people do? I mean, I feel like it's normal things.
I think so too. It's just they're being active. Like, I think there's some dance classes that they do.
Yeah.
Walking.
Like, they have their own hobbies. So what if our hobbies are calm and relaxing?
Yeah. Did you know that more STDs are found in retirement communities than anywhere else?
So you know what those retirement homes are doing?
Freaky stuff. Not old.
See, because we're not doing that freaky stuff. We're not spreading STDs to our communities, to somebody's grandparents.
This one's a good one.
Oh, goodness.
They're writing a post about you on social media. Yay. And they happen to call you Elder Boo. Like, hey, hanging out with my Elder Boo today. And then they just post it on their socials. What do you say about that?
Just picturing it like celebrating our 6-month anniversary. #ElderBoo. I don't think I could handle it. I don't think I have the maturity to look past it. It's not cute. It's not a cute name. I don't like it. don't call me mommy. Like, we're not doing this.
I think that's like a huge jump from elder boo to mommy.
Same level, though.
I think I would be fine with it if I in turn got to call him something else, like hashtag
baby boy.
Yeah. Here's my baby boy. I mean, I don't think that's a deal breaker if it's like once in a while. If it's all the time, then yeah, definitely deal breaker.
No, we're talking about every social media post. Like in every TikTok, they mention you. In every Instagram, they post. It's a hashtag elder boo.
I'd be like, if you call me that, you can't come on my yacht anymore.
Lost yacht privileges.
Mm-hmm. Give him an ultimatum.
There you go. That's always healthy.